Hello. Hello, boys and girls. This is Old Man Yells at Cloud for my Blue Powder Monkeys Patreon, and we're going to be working on the Norwescon program today on a Saturday. I'm listening to the soundtrack from the movie 1917, which is a war movie directed by Sam Menez, the soundtrack by Thomas Newman. The movie does a. It was kind of funny. They said it was a one take movie, like the entire movie was basically just a continuous camera movement take kind of thing. And even in the canon of the movie, they don't do a continuous one take. They find clever ways to edit takes together to make it look like it's one take. But canonically in the movie, it's at least two takes because the main character whose point of view you're following at one point gets knocked out and blacks out, and the screen goes black for like 30 seconds, and then it pops up for the second half of the movie. So anyway, so that was kind of funny. I never understood why there was like, oh, it's one take. And it's like, well, even the movie's like two takes. Regardless, Thomas Newman is awesome. I have his soundtrack for Road to Perdition and Shawshank Redemption, both of which are really good. And I'm sure he has done many other things. All right. So what we're going to do today is this thing's getting drug out a little bit. I would have liked to have been done with it last week sometime, but the editors are super busy with a whole bunch of stuff. So they haven't been able to get me the finishing stuff that I need through no fault of their own. And at this point, what I need to do is trying to find the disk stuff here. At this point, what I need to do is download. Every time I open up the file, there's a chance that I could fuck something up. So I don't like opening up the file a whole bunch of times. For working on it for like half an hour in a day or whatever just doesn't work for me. So, but I still try to do it occasionally, which is the last couple of weeks when I've been recording, I do like an hour or two with you guys, and then it's like, oh, I'm done for the night or whatever. And it's like, no, I want to work like a day on this thing or whatever. This is going to be another one of those probably like an hour or two things, but they've sent me some stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do the stuff that they sent and then send it to them, a working model basically. I also have a couple of ads now too. Which is cool. Let's see here. Oh, that's giant. That is a half page, yeah. It's definitely a half a page. Yeah, it's a pretty good half page. Cool. All right, so that works. This other ad, I think is a half page as well. It's good that we got a vertical and a horizontal. I say mildly sarcastically. Now it's super exciting watching me do emails for a second, but cool. Seems all right. I thought that I got the land acknowledgement thing, but I did not. Sure what this is. Okay. Scables. Okay. Oh. Well, I thought I got some stuff, and instead I got nothing. That's a bummer. Oh, here's some more stuff. Let's see here. Let's download another ad. It's all ads today. Oops. Needed to check the DPI on that. Make sure it's that. It's all good. All right. All right, not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. Problem. Not my problem. All right. Now I'm caught up. Still nothing for me. One more ad, I guess. All right. So the land acknowledgement, I'm going to work on it anyway. Basically, they sent me a rough, or what they said they used last year, and somebody has to check on it, blah, 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 blah. But I can start ooh, nice. That is horrible. All right, Tech Bunny 1. Actually, I don't think I'm going to work on this right now, because what I need to do is look up, I need to do some research on Salish, Duwamish. Duwamish, okay. Need to look up I kind of want to do, I'm not going to do like full on like tribal art or whatever, because that feels a little uncomfortable. But I can definitely grab like color palettes and general ideas that they used and sort of pay homage to that. So anyway, so this, ooh, sorry, buddy. If I remember correctly, I did go through and change all the artwork. Yep. This is why you never want to kind of leave things in the middle of things, because it's like you just forget where you're at. All right, that's going to be re-edited, but it's there. This has been edited. Fine. I might come back to that later. This was edited. That was edited. I don't think I have high res of these yet. Me. Cool. Oh yeah, this is about where I kind of left off, because that's not going to work for me. All right, so let's start doing some actual stuff here. Oh, I'd also made a list. List somewhere? List. Amazon gift card. Is it on this little scrap under here? It is. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take a little while here. I cannot type today. I'm a non-typer. It's a non-typer. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, spelling. Ooh. Man, I just have the freaking fat knuckles or fat fingers today. All right. Hopefully I got that correct. Part of me wants to swap these to right justified in order to butt this up against it. So the logistics of that would include moving that dot, which isn't doing anything. Gallery. Oh, actually it is. Could also move them down, but I might add more, so that would become problematic. It's a little crowded to the edge. Okay, so then this is not text, or is it text? Seems to be text. So if it's text, do that. It's already kind of saying that though, so what am I really trying to say here? Am I trying to say artist guest of honor? Was I thinking about redoing this? Is that still text? It is not. What's going on? Lack of soundtrack. Must just be quiet. All right, cool. All right, my thing. All right, so once again, well, okay, let me do some stuff here first. don't think I need this. That's just the artist guest of honor part. It's not horrible. There we go. Then we get rid of that. No. That's one of the most annoying things in this program is like the thing that's on top is the thing that should be affected by what you're doing. Whew. Okay, then I don't need this. Because I can do this. Oh, nice. Accidental doodad there. It's very slightly off. Which is interesting. Okay, curves, I think, right? We know the rule, right? It has to look intentional. Whoa, shit. So either has to match up perfectly, be shorter, or significantly longer. Now, again, pretty confident. Why is there two of these, I wonder? Oh. That was cool. I didn't even notice. I remember doing it now that I've done it. No, this one. Oh, that's why. So let's try this. That is not 100% normal. Oh, no, that's the other piece. So never mind. I just throw the thing in the other thing. No? What happened to it? Oh, I threw it into a group? Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to do that. Let's do that. And yet, the rectangle. All right, so let's try something different. Let's do normal. Let's move the rectangle to y'all. That's kind of cool, except it's unreadable. That's cool enough that I may try to make it readable. That's not bad either, actually. Just the one that I like, the burn. Definitely not lighten, definitely not darker. Linear burn's no good. Color burn is kind of cool. Let's see. Make some very weird negative stuff on it. Trouble is this stuff goes through here, which means to make that stuff darker through here especially, or through that especially, is going to be weird. Seems okay. Hello, there we go. Okay, that's good. Well, that's good. That's good. That's interesting. Oh, that was a little small, but we're gonna make do. I think it's gonna be okay. Otherwise, I shrink it down to 100, and then it's smaller. It could be a little smaller. I mean, the frame would be smaller, though. The ladies would be the same size, which is interesting. Not sure what happened here. Oh, these are the old ones. Yoink. Okay. 2,000. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I remember doing all these. I remember doing that. Those ones were already set. I remember doing all those, and I remember doing her. All right. Those are all locked, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so now I'm going to see if we can make this a little more interesting. For one thing, I don't think this needs outline. Come on, planets that don't have nothing to do with you. All right, there we go. There we go. Drinky time. Excellent. All right, I got my chair letter finally. Let's see. So get rid of this. Okay. All right, cool. Did these opposite for some reason. I wonder why I did that. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Especially since it's their freaking logo. It's not like I changed that, right? I just tried to copy it and somehow flipped them. I could make this huge if I want to, though. Yeah, because I can't. All right. These might need to match the blues. No, that's probably fine. Let's see here. Control Alt D. Yeah, I remembered. I made a wonderful Cornish game hen yesterday, and it's waiting for me in the fridge along with some noodles. It should be very exciting. I also learned that Cornish game hens is just a fancy word for baby chickens. Dun dun dun. Smaller chickens than adult chickens, I guess. It's not like I always thought it was its own bird, but it's not. It's like people are like, what's the, because there's veal for cows, and then people are like, what's the lamb? Like, and it's like, well, it's lamb. Lamb is the baby lamb. Mutton is the adult sheep. And it turns out Cornish game hens is the baby chicken. I kind of want this to be here. But that's how you know you're not going to get me all day, because at some point I'm going to be like, I need to heat up my dinner. So I could snip a little of this off to make it the way that I want it. I want to cut off the unicorn's butt. Let's see here. Let me see. Hmm? What would be awesome is if you change into the fucking hand symbol you're supposed to change into. There you go. I like doing this stuff, but I am about ready to start working on something different. Get back to my graphic novel stuff that I was doing. Ooh, got a little ear weirdness going here. Headphones. Uh-oh. Huh? Hello, kitty cat. My partner is gone this week on a vacation, so the cats they're normally following her around like she's the Pied Piper of Hamelin, but since she's not here, they have to make do with me. To the reluctance. But it took them a day. Come here, Money Penny. Kitty kitty. It's not. So yeah, now they gotten to the point where they'll just sort of not try super hard, but they'll be like, I'm like in the area. Can I get a pet? I'm not gonna come over to you, but Money Penny. She has the best purr. Her brother's purr is super quiet. And hers is nice and roary. She's also very meowy when she decides to be. Give it to fushy kisses. There. Find something fun to do. That's not bugging me. Not that it's too much of a burden. Meow. I really like this. Even if I was to line them up, then there's just this weird blocked line that kind of looks like you're have words on this side and word on that side. It's too much. Okay. Soundtrack is not, if it's a weird mix, it's not what I remember. So the secret thing about D's and A's and B's, maybe even P's and Q's, little Q's. This is called a bowl. And then a stem, a sender. Anything going down like a G is a descender. But these are not usually exactly the same, right? Like that's I think that's slightly higher. And just by a hair. See? It's just a thing that happens. Make things look better visually, I guess. All right, that looks better. There we go. Knew there was a way to access the there we go. I'm not going to try to get that purple line in there. That would be a lot. Memorial looks good. Okay. This is the dusk fireflies. Okay. Did I put dusk fairies there like a dummy? I think I did. I mean, she does a lot of fairies, so I can see why I'd be stuck in my head. Yeah, I did. Okay. Bump, bump. All right, now we have our ads. Oh no, let's do the chairman's letter first here. Let's see any italics in here. So it should just be a simple cut and paste. But it's never a simple cut and paste. And I rest my case. Oop, what was that? Oh, I hit delete instead of... Because fumble fingers. And then this. Yep. I'd really like this to kind of even out down here, but I don't think I can do that. I could actually, no, because I'd have to rebuild this whole fucking thing. Too. These aren't, if I remember right, these aren't collapsible. Yeah, I did an outline, so there's no way. Yeah. Yeah, I could move the. These boxes individual. All right. So let's try it. Wasn't anything I was particularly hanging on here. There we go. Oh. Let's go a little higher in that. Okay, cool. We like that going off the page. All right, so let's do this. Let's take these and destroy. Okay, then let's take these, copy. So vector. Excellent. Then swatches. Then outline. Then outline. And stroke. And Sharpie sharp. Boom. Settled. Done. All right. So that might be the end. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see. See what we got here. Where's my pre-flight, I wonder. Okay, we don't care about spelling mistakes. Flowing text frame. What the deuce? Page 13. Oh my God. Oh, that is not where I expected to see that. There. Now just a whole bunch of spelling errors. Bleed hazard. What is a bleed hazard? wonder. Pages. Master pages. Lavender. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Excellent. Now we're just down into a bunch of words. Spelling mistake. Oh, nice bleed hazard. Bleed hazard, page 4. Okay. Excuse me. All right. This is all this weird little micro stuff. Sometimes I'll save up till the end, but 1, 2. It's this page, yeah. Oh, that's the painting itself. All right, cool. Just stretch it. Oh, it just makes it bigger. Okay. Still there? Okay. All right, maybe it's not that. Is it this? That seems over the line. Okay. What else could be bleeding? Oh, it's gone. Okay. That's what it was. Spelling, spelling, spelling. Bleed hazard, page 13. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, no. That should be... triangle, donk. Has to be the rectangle, right? Okay, finish. Gone. That seems okay. That seems okay. That seems okay. No, what is the problem with page 16? It's not this thing, is it? I'm not sure I need this at this point. I mean, that's pretty close to the edge. Maybe that's what it is. It's definitely one of them. So now it's back. All right, let's put that on hold. That may be a redesign. And proportional scaling. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Where is my scaling? 64.4, 16. So let's go 60. Cool. Oh my. So that should all be good. Yeah. Now it's the painting. I wanted it that way. It is going to have to be bigger though. Fuck. Because if the bleed, there could end up being like a big old white line underneath it, which would not be cool. So I'm gotta make it a little bigger. Right in there. Six. Ooh. Is that this thing? Yeah. This is... What's the difference between... Oh, I opened it up. Is there just nothing there still? That's gonna suck. What the? That didn't suck. Okay, cool. Ooh, jeez. That was all of them. Yoink, they're gone. Okay, cool. All right, so this little doohickey. Are you playing or not playing? What's going on here? Guess I don't have it turned up high enough. Interesting. Well, now it is doing the thing that I wanted it to do before. So there's that, I guess. Steak. Boom. Good. Okay. This thing looks very weird in the thumbnail. I'm a little worried about it. Yeah, look at that. It'd be interested to see how it comes out. Not sure why this is. I think I'm gonna leave that. Oh, because it does that. So my choices are overlap here a little bit or lose this. And I think I like that enough to be okay with that, which is what I thought last time. So verified. All right. Cool. Cool. Meanwhile, back at exporting this fucking thing. Well, there's no ads either. It looks kind of weird. Yeah, all that stuff's turning blue instead of being gray. All right, I'll worry about that later. Stuff's a little darker. It's okay. Can't really tell because can't really judge color on your monitors for something that's going to be in print. All right, that looks okay. All right, I'm going to sign off because you guys don't want to watch me write an email and email this document off because that's basically what I got left. And then pro bios are going to take a while. That's going to be a fucking slog. And staff stuff should be pretty easy, and ads will be pretty easy. So hopefully only 3 things left here. All right. Thanks for tuning in again, and more than likely be back on. Definitely not tomorrow. Sunday is fun day. So Monday or Tuesday. All right.